What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be doing some broadhead testing with the Beast broadhead. 2 iron wheel single bevel broadheads, the 125 grain and the actually the 150 grain and the 100 grain, and then the QAD Exodus broadheads. And these are going to be flight tests. So first I'm going to do a control group with my field points downrange at 60 yards right here, and then we're going to shoot these and see how they fly. My rangefinder just literally died, so I know it's 60, but if there's a little discrepancy, that's why. I'm shooting a little downhill and my rangefinder died when I went to range the yardage, so it's a little bit off, but the arrows flew great and I'm not mad at that at all. Obviously you can see where I've been hitting. So yeah. Okay, so quick little rundown on what's going on here. I originally tuned my bow to the QAD Exodus and I got it shooting right, but when I adjusted my rest, the blades were actually catching my riser and pulling my arrow off of my off of my string when I was drawing back. And I knew that my bow was tuned, and this wasn't something that I was really willing to just like move my sight back and then try and shoot broadheads and field points accurately. So I went out and I had some of these iron wheel 150s that I haven't shot yet, and then I went out and got some of the new Beast and the 100 grain iron wheel single bevel broadheads, because obviously there's not 3 blades, and when I pull these back I'm not running the risk of pulling my arrow off the riser. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and shoot this Exodus 3 blade first and just try and pull my bow back kind of to the side away from my riser to make sure that I don't pull my arrow off of my rest, because that's just dangerous. And I'm gonna try and get you some arrow flight footage of that. So here we go. So I shot a control group at the beginning of the video where I shot 2 field points, and then I shot an Exodus and a Beast. And unfortunately, when I was filming the Beast, I actually ended the recording instead of starting it, so I hit the bullseye, but I didn't get the arrow flight in there. The Beast is on the right here, and then the Exodus is right there, and for some reason when I clicked record on my camera, I stopped recording when I shot the Beast. So I'll shoot all of them twice, but I'm really happy about that. The Exodus was off to the left, and then when I went back to record them all again, you can actually see, maybe not well on the camera, but there's a little nick in my riser right here where the Exodus, every time I draw my bow back, the blades nick my riser. And I actually got it on film, but I was filming in slow-mo. The focus was on the target, not me, but my arrow actually came out of my nock and my string and my wrist and fell to the ground. So I just didn't even film another shot with the Exodus, but I did film 3 more shots with the Beast Titanium and both of the iron wheels, and they shot perfect. And my first shot with the 100 grain iron wheel, I pulled it, actually released the arrow a little low, so that's the only reason why it hit low. The Beast Broadhead hit bullseye, and the 150 grain iron wheel, I aimed about 6 inches high and hit about 6 inches low, so there's about a foot distance in what my pin would need to change to. So that just tells me that 150 grains for what I'm doing, even with an 80-pound bow at 28 inches, it's just not, it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my quiver full of iron wheels and beasts, and I'm about to take you down there to look at the target. So here are all 3 of my broadheads. I'm actually so impressed with all of this. My rangefinder died at the beginning of this video, so I think it's actually like 61 or 62 yards. That might be why I'm a little low, but that's a really good group. All right, so here's our 3 finalists. They'll focus. Put in the comments what y'all think. All right, guys, so just got done shooting some of these broadheads back here and seeing how they fly. I just wanted to add a little something that I forgot to say at the end. I'm shooting my bow. Just because my bow shoots this way doesn't mean that all of everybody else's bow is going to shoot like this. I draw a certain way. You know, my anchor's unique, just like yours. So don't take this as like, oh, that broadhead's not going to fly right because his didn't. I broadhead tuned my bow with the broadhead that it will not shoot correctly now, because it just showed me like what was wrong, and then I corrected it, and then when I finally got everything in line, that broadhead just didn't end up working out. So you know, it's not the Bible, everything that just went on there. Obviously it's just my experience, and I wanted to share what I thought with y'all, and I'm super excited to go hunting and use these iron wheels and beast broadheads this year. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments.